How low can you go?
What is going on, y'all? I have to do a video. I just left. I mean, I know you guys probably can't see this, but it's on my Facebook. And I just left a very long, disgruntled rant style status on my Facebook page. If you haven't known, today, yesterday technically, March 30th, 2015, Jay-Z and a slew of artists signed their name and co-signed with Jay-Z's Tidal music service to be owned by artists. And I'm getting this from CNN Money, so you know the facts pretty much are the facts here. But the reason why I kind of just went off on this status, and I'm gonna read it to you guys, right? Pound Tidal for all. Okay, I get the just behind it. People are not buying albums like they used to. And yes, many are illegally downloading music. However, $20 a month? Question mark. Nope, not doing it. I only pay $8 for Netflix to stream full-length movies. Most of today's music isn't worth shit on a stick. I get we shouldn't illegally download, but at the same time, artists need to produce quality work and stop being so damn lazy. Artists today are only focused on creating nursery rhyme bullshit, aka radio singles, only. Why in the Sam Hill would I pay $20 a month to listen to some Young Thug type music? Oh, and yeah, I saw my bae Usher signing it and co-signing with other artists. Yeah, he looks sexy. But to be completely honest, dude, you haven't had a legit album since Confessions. And guess what? That was 11 years ago. Hell, you want us consumers to buy your music, make music worth spending money on. Not to mention, these artists could have came together for something more serious and social justice motivated, in my opinion. But, we know, us can't ask for too much these days, even though they do. Then I went on to say, I support artists owning their own music, and they should if they made it. I also support artists making quality music and being individuals. And then I wrote, again, pound Tidal for all, my rant, video coming soon. Well, guys, here's the video coming soon part. So basically, Jay-Z's new Spotify competitor, I'm making a video! Competitor is owned by artists. Jay-Z, along with some of the biggest artists in music, made waves on Monday with the announcement of Tidal, the first ever artist-owned streaming service. We come to you with one voice in unity, artist Alicia Keys said during the live event. The first ever artist-owned global music and entertainment platform. This event brought together likes of Kanye West, Daft Punk, Madonna, along with ton of hype. For example, a clock on the service site was counting down to the live stream event, and the rapper's entertainment company, ROC, Rock Nation, tweeted Saturday about its special announcement. It also came with many of the same artists turning their own Twitter avatars blue to bring attention to Jay-Z's streaming service. Together, we can turn the tide and make music history, West tweeted. Start by turning your profile picture blue, pound Tidal for all. Related, Jay-Z to buy music streaming at a Spiral for $56 million. As for the service itself, Tidal is a subscription-based music servicing offering high-quality music and sound that differs from other streaming music providers.
They challenge us. Ooh. They take us to worlds full of heroes and titans. For Respawn, build.
Sorry about that. Such as Spotify that offer both premium and free ad-based options. There is a platform that's owned by artists. Jay-Z said in an interview to the New York Times, "We are treating these people that really care about the music with the utmost respect." The argument over artist compensation and music streaming has been a large point of contention. It was one of the reasons one of the music industry's most popular Swifts, Taylor Swift, said she pulled her music from Spotify in November. Swift's catalog, with the exception of the last album, Smash album 1989, has been streaming on Tidal since Tuesday morning. So I'm going to leave a link to this article, and I'm just going to express my viewpoints real quick in a video format. I support artists owning their own music. I really do, because throughout history, we've seen particularly lower income and people of color, black artists, get ripped off by record companies. But you know what's really sad is, was it last week or a week and a half ago, when Robin Thicke, T.I., and Pharrell stole music from Marvin Gaye? Okay, these are actually artists who stole music, the sound and everything from Marvin Gaye, and didn't want to pay his family royalty or anything. They didn't want to give him credit. And the Marvin Gaye's family had to take Robin Thicke, T.I., and Pharrell to court. Okay? And they successfully won. But it's kind of funny that these artists are coming together to talk about how, you know, artists should own music. However, your own artists are stealing and ripping off other artists. And then on top of that, we also see throughout history where big-time artists have stolen sounds and lyrics and music from underground artists. So it's just funny to me, you know, it's like the pot calling the kettle black, you know. Now on the flip side, I totally understand. Yes, people should stop illegally downloading music. People, you know, should be willing to go to iTunes or Spotify or even Tidal for All and actually pay for the music that they're listening to. I totally get that. You put out a craft, people should be willing to pay for your craft. You put a lot of time and hard work and you've been consistent. Yes, you deserve to be paid for your services. However, you need to make quality music. You know, since Jay-Z stated in his as he stated as the launch of Tidal for All, you know, this is for the utmost respect for real music listeners. Well, guess what? I'm a real music listener, and here's my 2 cents. Today's music sucks donkey ass. No one's going to spend $20 a month to listen to Young Thug type bullshit. And that's another thing. A lot of you artists all sound the same. There's no more individualism in today's music. Hell, there's no more individualism in today's life. Everyone's doing the same damn thing and calling themselves unique. It's pathetic, okay? And I'm just saying, you know, I wouldn't mind spending $20, $30, $40 a month. Hell, many of us used to do that back in the day when we would actually go to Sam Goody's and Best Buy and other stores and buy actual albums. You know, because some of us still buy albums. Some of us still, you know, I feel like I have to prove myself, right? Some of us still buy albums, okay? Real music fans still buy real music, right? But that's the difference. You want us to buy music that sounds like shit, sounds like it's been copied and thrown out and regurgitated and spit back up and ate back up, the same music over and over, but you think we should spend our hard-earned money on that shit? Hell no, it doesn't work that way, you know? And then I just said it, you know, I see Usher, you know, I'm a big Usher fan. Usher and Michael Jackson are freaking life, right? However, Usher, speaking as a legit fan, you haven't produced a legit album since Confessions in 2004. It's 2015. 11 years later, we're still waiting. Now, don't get me wrong. Yes, he's had albums since Confessions, okay? Matter of fact, since you think we don't support our artists. Here I Stand, 2008, right? I'm about to go through the whole shebang because, you know, people think that we don't support our artists, right? Raymond versus Raymond, 2010. Like literally August of 2010, he came out with Usher's Verses, which was a bunch of songs that didn't make it on Raymond versus Raymond, right? Then 2012, yeah, I'm just going through the list so you know it's real. He came out with Looking for Myself. I recently went to his concert. You know, it's sad that we have to, you know, since a lot of today's artists think we're just stealing stuff. Went to his concert, right? November 4th, 2014. Okay, the You Are Experience, okay? Yeah, this is real to me. I support real artists, real music. However, you can't make people spend money on shit that sucks ass. And truthfully speaking, Looking for Myself, I wasn't feeling that. But I still went out there and spent money on it, okay? Here I Stand was an actually good album. The problem was they didn't spend money marketing and promoting it. Raymond versus Raymond was pretty good. Versus was pretty good. But we all know deep down it sure as hell was not a Confessions. To me, it just seems like today's artists, you know, you're greedy as hell. You want all of these, you want all the praises and accolades, but you're not willing to put in the work for the praises and the accolades. That's where I'm at right now. You know, honestly, you guys sound like a bunch of spoiled, rotten-ass kids. And what's really sad is, yeah, we shouldn't illegally download. I totally get that. You know, if I'm working hard on music and everything, I want to be paid for what I do. I totally get that. And you should own the rights to your music. I get that. However, I'm not going to spend $20 a month when I can get Netflix for $8 a month and actually stream full live documentaries and movies that are worth watching. Where you guys come out with rinky-dink songs that sound all the same producers, damn, they're the same lyrics. I mean, how many times are we gonna have a song talking about shake your ass, bitch? Seriously. How many times are we gonna listen to the same damn thing over and over again? It's getting old, it's redundant, and we don't want to hear that shit. Okay? But anyways, you know, I want, you know, back in the day, like, and I always talk about this, like 10 years ago and back, and looking at my mother, you know, she was born in 1970. Back in the day, albums were coming out. You had Prince, you had Michael Jackson, you had Public Enemy, you had MPMPD, you had NWA, you had all of these different artists that was worth buying. You went and bought their singles. Remember back in the day, they used to come out with just a single before they came out with the album? People used to buy that shit. Where today, everything's a single. Everything's radio edited. Everything sounds the same. Nobody's an individual. And it's funny because Prince said back at the Grammys of this year, you know, Grammys 2015, like Black Lives and books, albums still matter. And I so support Prince when he says that. However, even Prince is a hypocrite, right? A lot of you guys steal other people's sounds and music and you don't pay them, but yet you want other people to pay you for your work that you probably stole from someone else. I'm just saying. Yeah, you know, two wrongs don't make a right, and I think both the consumer and the artist need to get their shit together and make it right and make it fair. However, you need to create quality music if you want me to spend my hard money on it. Because even now, when's the last time I bought an album? And now, I'll put it like this. A physical album. That's the thing. You guys don't even come out with physical albums anymore. Like, case in point, Usher, no offense, but how in the hell are you going to have a concert, have people pre-order an album back in September of 2014, here it is about to be April 2015, and we still don't have an album? What are you doing? Hell, when are you going to drop the I Don't Mind music video? Like, that's what I mean. To me, it just seems like you guys are extremely lazy. You guys want everything, but you're not willing to work for it. I'm just putting it for what it is. But, you know, but we're wrong. The real artists, the real music listeners, we're wrong. Even though we continue to buy your albums, even though we don't really support the bullshit that you're coming out with half the time, but because we're real fans, we support you. This is going on to be a long video, and this is another thing I want to say. You know, it's amazing how all these artists can come together for Pound, Tidal for All. However, you know what I would love to see? I would love to see all the artists come together for, hey, you know what? It would be nice if the people that are supporting us actually got paid livable wages, and maybe they could afford to spend $20 a month on our shitty music. Or, how about we come together for Black Lives Matter, Trans Lives Matter, Women Lives Matter, Gay Lives Matter? Why don't we come together for the people that support us too, right? But anyways, that has been a Gia's World epic rant on Tidal for All. Yes, I support, you know, artists getting paid for their work and owning their work, but I also support artists who are individuals, who actually come out with decent quality music. I also support the real music listeners and consumers who buy this shit, right? Anyways, follow me on Instagram, follow me on Twitter. I would crack up if this video goes viral, honestly. But this is just my opinion. Shout out to my dog, which, let me move over. Ush. Look at that. Usher. Ush, I named my dog after you, dude. Like, seriously, I support you, but do you support us? I'm just saying. Anyways, deuces.